I mean, it says Annie. Now it says Annie. So
Okay. Not asking me Brian's question.
We're in great shape. Let's see. Okay. So this is Annie Campbell, our oldest granddaughter. Annie, how old are you now?
20.
20? Oh, now I really feel old. Okay, tell me about the college you're attending.
I'm a junior at Chico State, and my major is liberal studies to be a teacher.
Your major is what?
Liberal studies to be a teacher.
Liberal studies. Does that mean you're going to be a liberal? Do you know what a liberal is?
Yes.
Do you?
No, I'm not going to be a liberal.
Oh, okay.
I'm a Republican, thank you.
Oh, okay, thank you. What's your favorite subject up there?
Why does everybody ask me that?
So we can get it on tape. You have to think about it.
Well, look like the classes that I'm taking right now.
Yeah.
I like my theater class and my art class and my PE class.
Oh.
For children.
Oh.
Theater for children, art for children, PE for children, education for children, and linguistics. I don't like that. That's my English class.
I wouldn't know anything about linguistics, but now when you do the theater for children, do you actually have some children there to work with?
No, we like the first thing we did was read a poem. Like I read Dr. Seuss, and we had to act it out like you would with children, and then we just do little plays that children, that you can do for children, and you learn. You're pretty much you're acting like you're a little kid, and you're just seeing what it would be like.
Okay, so you get to go back to your childhood.
Yeah, you get to be like a little kid and.
Oh, that's great.
Stuff. Yeah, it's fun.
You don't feel embarrassed by that doing that?
I did, but I don't anymore.
Well, that's good. I guess that's what
it's all girls in our class.
Yeah.
And it's just fun. You just get to be like stupid, you don't have to be all proper and all that. You just get to have fun with it and do it. And the next project we're doing is, in my group, we're doing the Great Depression. So we're going to be acting out like the breadline and the families and what they went through, and then we're going to have the class do a project on it.
So that's going to get more serious than what you have now.
Well, I think people should learn about the Great Depression. Everybody's always like, Great Depression, let's not talk about it, but...
Yeah, well, that's true with a lot of things.
Yeah.
They kind of set them aside.
Except for at Chico, they talk about everything in the free speech area. But
Sure. Well, that's what college is all about, is exposing you to things you've never been exposed to before.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me about the living experience.
Oh, it's great. I love it. Because I can't cook. Steven wants me to learn how to cook, but I can't cook, honey. And so Sandy cooks, and I clean, because she doesn't like to clean. So it works out really well.
Okay, so you...
And we each have our own room, and our friend Denise always comes over. So we always watch our shows with her, like on Monday nights and stuff. But yeah, it's great.
Okay, now tell me about the cleaning part. How you do the cleaning?
Well, the cleaning of the dishes, I can't vacuum because, I just found out I had carpal tunnel, but the vacuum's too hard for me to push, so she'll vacuum, but it's just cleaning dishes. I'll do the clean
Is
the
there
dishes.
a dishwasher there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
And then I'll run the dishwasher, or she will, and which we forgot to. We ran the dishwasher on Wednesday, and clean dishes are still in the dishwasher.
Oh, that's okay.
She thought I was going to do it, and I thought she was going to do it. So
Won't hurt a bit. That's a lot better than leaving dirty dishes in the dishwasher.
Yeah, very much so.
That would be good. Okay, now, what's your favorite when you're not in school, when you're not cleaning? What's your favorite thing to do?
Hang out with Denise and Sandy. We go out, she has a car, so we go different places, to the mall, or just go shopping or anything like that. I like to watch TV.
Good.
And I'm always on my computer.
Good. Well, I see you on your computer a lot, because I can tell with your...
Yeah, I'm always
on there.
on my computer.
Now, tell me a little bit about Steven.
Steven? He's at Sierra College. He's going to be watching this. I don't know what to say. Oh... He's going to get an AA at the next semester, and he likes to fish.
What do you guys like to do together?
Together?
Yeah.
Watch TV. We watch a lot of TV together. Just hang out.
How about playing video games? Do you like to do that? I know Steven
I'm banned
likes
from
them.
those for the next couple of days because of my eyes. But, no, actually he hasn't really been playing them. He likes to collect them. He loves eBay.
Oh,
eBay.
So do I.
eBay is his friend. He loves eBay.
Now, how about any vacations this year? Did you go on a vacation?
We went to Disneyland with our Steven and Brennan and Sandy and me and my mom and dad.
Okay.
And we met the Lewises down there, our old
Okay.
neighbors.
That was a fun time?
Yeah. And then we went to Bernie and the Griders went. And Danielle and Lindsay and Brennan. That was fun.
Good.
A lot of fun there.
Good.
Except
What
for when it rained on us.
did you water ski or did you wakeboard or what did you do?
I don't think I did anything.
Oh,
I might have wakeboarded. I don't remember.
okay.
I hung out on the beach and
That's
swam
good.
in the water.
That's fun. I used to like to do that.
We played a lot of football at Bernie.
Okay. So what's your plans for the coming summer? What are you going to do this summer? Yeah.
Relax.
You relax?
Because I have a year left after this summer, and then I found out I have to get a car for my credential because it might be 30 to 40 miles away. So we're trying to figure that one out.
Okay.
But pretty much nothing. Just relax.
Okay, you're not going to try to get a job or anything
Probably
at this
not.
point?
No,
No, sir.
just
okay.
be lazy.
Okay. Now, I've asked you this question before
Okay.
about if you would like to go anywhere, where would you go? I mean, if you could go anywhere, where would you like to go?
I want to go to Hawaii again.
Okay.
And that's what I told Mom I wanted to be my graduation present, to go to Hawaii. But now that I need a car, that's more important right now than it
Then a
is
trip
to
to
go
Hawaii.
to trip to Hawaii.
Yeah. Okay, now maybe you might have a story for me.
Yeah, I do have a story for you.
Okay, I want to hear it.
It's about you.
Oh, gee.
You don't know what the story is?
No, I don't.
Well, I was driving Grandpa's car and I turned on the air conditioning and it didn't smell very well. Grandpa didn't notice, and so I told him. And I said, it's something about the air filter. You need a new air filter. Well, when he opened the hood of the car, there was a mouse nest in the air filter, so he had to clean that out.
Oh, yes, I did. And when I opened the air filter up, I got more than just the air filter because there was a nest
mouse.
of mice in the bottom, and they were pretty well fried.
Oh,
But-
they were still in there?
No.
Oh.
No. Well, they were in there, but they weren't
They were-
really
Oh,
in
I
there.
killed the mice.
No,
Oh,
you didn't do it, I don't think.
killed the mice.
But the trouble is, see, Grandpa's nose doesn't work. I haven't been able to smell for years,
Neither
and
did
so
Dad's.
I doubted Annie, but I won't doubt her ever again. When she says the air filter is dirty, the air filter is dirty. Thank you, Annie. That was a nice story.
You're welcome.
That's okay, and I've enjoyed this interview with you. You're,
too.
You're growing up too quickly. So you slow down a little bit,
Okay.
and then I can slow down a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Annie, you want to say goodbye to everybody?
Bye.
Ding. All right, get my stopwatch going here. Okay, this is Brian Campbell. He's actually our oldest grandson. Doesn't he look old? Uh-oh. Okay, Brian, how old are you now?
19.
19. My golly, can't believe you guys. Okay, tell me a little bit about what's been going on this year with you.
I made it through high school, graduated high school, moved out of my parents' house, moved back into my parents' house, switched jobs a couple times, was a prep cook, then I worked for my dad again, and then I worked for somebody else, and I worked for my dad again, and then back for the other guy again.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the moving out part. How'd you like cooking, and how'd you handle the cooking situation?
I bought a George Foreman grill at Target.
Yeah.
And that kind of solved everything. I just kind of lived off cheeseburgers and grilled chicken for 6
Oh,
months.
did you really?
Yeah.
I hope the chicken breasts were skinless, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Good for you. And how about who did the dishes?
About every week or so, somebody would get to them. It was basically wait till the sink got completely full and then throw them all in the dishwasher.
Oh, and do you have any problem with critters in the apartment or anything?
We had ants a couple times, but
okay.
no small. We had a cat, so.
Oh, that was good.
Never made a cat.
That's good. Okay. Now let's see. So that was and how about the laundry and stuff like that? Did you do?
I had to go to a laundromat, which is
Okay.
nice because you can do it all at once. You can load all your laundry at once, but you still have to pay for it. So
Okay. Now, tell me about the job. Did you interview for this job? Or?
My friends kind of convinced me that, well, my dad kind of originally dropped the hint that I should do this, and then my friends said, you need to go over there and tell this guy that you're going to make him a bunch of money and, you know, sell yourself and get this job. So I did. And I just went in and said, I've got all this experience and I'm good at this and I know more than you do. So he was searching for an answer, and I was the definite answer. So.
Good deal. So has that proven to be?
Yeah. No, we work real well together, and it's kind of a team effort kind of thing. And he treats me as his equal most of the time, so which is nice.
Good.
So.
Great, Brian. So you don't have any regrets in that area, huh? I mean,
no.
You learned.
I definitely am glad everything happened, and I don't necessarily didn't leave on the best terms, but I'm back now, and my outlook on things has changed, and I feel better about myself and about. I feel like I have more purpose and goals and reasons for doing things, whereas before it was just kind of doing them because there was no just to do them.
Good. Good. Well, you'll find that won't be your only change. That you throughout life you continually go through changes. That's what life's all about. Okay, let me. You know why I'm confused here because I'm looking at Annie's sheet and I'm interviewing Brian. Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, you guys are all getting so big, it's unbelievable. Okay, so let's go from what. You know, I'm going to ask you again. I ask you this every year. What would you like to be? I mean, what are your goals for?
I'm going to be a teacher, but I want to be a teacher after I own a Palladium Sports or 2 or 10 or.
Oh yeah.
There needs to be one on the north side of the Bay Area, and there's my dad's way south, and then there's the one I work at. And there's nothing on the side of the bridge.
Oh, there's nothing in Benicia.
No, there's no sporting goods store really in Benicia Vallejo, so I want to put one there.
Okay.
The next 5 years.
Okay. So what do you do with your time off? I know you don't have much time off, but what do you like to do?
I'm trying to play more golf again.
Good.
And play at least once every week or two.
Great.
And pretty a lot of sleep.
No, golf's great. Huh? You're a wonderful golfer. Now tell me something about this car that you have. I hear a lot about it, but you describe it to me.
I traded the Jeep for an '85 Honda Civic and $1,500. So I basically sold my car for $2,000 because this Honda's worth about $500.
Okay.
And the engine runs good. Well, it did until me and my mechanics touch the wonders on it. So it needs to be fixed now, but it's a nice running car, but it's spray painted. It's not exactly one solid color, it's many colors.
Okay. So was that a fairly good deal? I mean,
for me, absolutely. The Jeep needed $3,000 with engine work that I couldn't do.
Oh, that's right.
So I got a running car.
Yeah, it had one bad cylinder or something, didn't it? Yeah. Good, Brian. That was smart. I mean, sometimes you've got to cut your losses and
move on.
That's right. Now let's go back to that last year in high school and tell me, didn't you receive some kind of basketball honor on the team? Didn't you get?
I was Mr. Panther. I was the enthusiastic, excited one.
Yeah. But weren't you all league or something? Or?
Oh, I was an honorable mention. Yeah. I made the all league honorable mention.
Good. Well,
which was nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you did a good job there, and you did have a lot of enthusiasm, and you have a lot of skill too. And you'll use that throughout your whole life. Whether it's golf or tennis or running or whatever, archery, whatever you decide to do, you'll fall back on those skills that you developed. You didn't come up for wakeboarding this year, so we missed you.
Too much of it, yeah.
We want you to come up this coming summer. We expect to see you. Did you get any vacations in this year at all?
Not really. I went camping a couple times with my friends, but no, not really.
Nothing very long, huh?
Nothing big, no.
Okay, now let's see how we're doing here. Okay, I want to ask you, the same thing I ask you guys every year here. If you could go anywhere or do anything, or well, let's say go anywhere, any place, where would you like to visit?
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't have any
Yeah.
desire to go to Egypt or China or Yugoslavia or Germany, or you really don't?
Australia would probably be nice.
Okay. That's a nice place to visit. I'd like to see the Aborigines.
Yeah, and go out in the back country. And
Yeah. How about any kind of a story or joke or riddle or anything? You got anything like that you'd like to lay on me?
no.
Anything you'd like to ask me?
How many years have we been doing this?
Well,
Really? When did we start?
I don't know, but I think we started when you were old enough to say hi, Grandpa. I think so, because
Like
I've got
5.
about, yeah, you must have been around 4 or 5, because I think I've got about 15 years worth now. And one of these days I'm going to surprise you with all put together.
My future wife is gonna love that. She's gonna love this.
Oh, it's going to be wonderful. And yeah, and I just put them all on digital tape, so they'll
God.
survive. So, well, thank you, Brian, for the nice interview.
Thank you, Grandpa.
You take care. We'll see you next year.
See you next year.
Now I'm going to get my stopwatch. Beep. And we got you the last sheet.
Oh, special. We have our own sheet.
Yep, last sheet. Okay, this is our granddaughter, Sandy. How old are you, Sandy?
Almost 19.
Okay, wow, you're getting pretty old there. Tell me a little bit about college.
Oh my gosh. I've been working on homework today. It's stressful. It's a lot of work. Majoring in business. I'm taking 5 classes right now. Probably taking 5 next semester also. Maybe
Okay.
6. I haven't decided yet. And I'm going to do business administration with an option in marketing. Or possibly accounting. I'm kind of debating.
That's good. Now, what's your favorite? Do you have any favorite subject there?
I really like accounting.
You do?
It's fun. My English class is fun too.
So what do you think you're doing best, in English or in accounting? Or about the same?
About the same. I
About the
think.
same. Tell me a little bit about this living away from home experience. What do you think? How do you like that?
It's different.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a different place to come home to.
Yeah.
It's awkward.
How about all the different responsibilities? You know, you got to do your own this and your own that.
Well, I
How have you worked that out?
pretty much did my own everything before, but now it's just like have to budget my money and pay the bills, and that's just, adjusting to doing that, making sure I have enough money and everything like that. And it's different.
Good, good. How do you guys share up this? How do you guys split up the work?
I cook and Nanny does the dishes. I vacuum because she can't, and I told her I wouldn't buy a new vacuum because it's too expensive.
Okay. What do you cook?
Oh, geez. Steak, chicken, spaghetti, garlic bread. I have a rice steamer, so we have rice like all the time.
Good for you.
And salad.
Good for you. You're keeping slim and trim?
Yeah, I think I'm growing, so my pants are too short.
Well, you can grow up. That's okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, geez, I bought new pants.
Okay. So what's your favorite thing to do when you're not doing schoolwork?
Sleep.
Sleep? Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. Now, tell me a little bit about your flower shop work.
Oh, geez. I worked like 30 hours this past week because it's Thanksgiving. It's their biggest Thanksgiving ever that they've had. Best they've done. Be 2 years from me working there in April. They've owned the shop for 3 years in April. And I hope to maybe one day become a partner and maybe own the business.
Wow.
Kind of my goal to maybe do that eventually.
Well, hey, you got to have goals. That's what life's all about. Okay, now, and you did something special in Rainbow Girls this year.
Oh.
Tell us about that.
I was the advisor of my assembly, which is kind of like the president of the assembly, for 4 months. And it went really well. I had a lot of fun. memorized a lot of work, but I really enjoyed doing it. A lot of girls came to my meetings, a lot more than had been coming. And I mean, a lot of them haven't been coming since my term has been over, but it was nice to see them.
Good, good. Well, I bet you did an outstanding job. We came to your
Yeah, my installation.
installation. We really enjoyed it.
/ birthday party.
Yeah, it was nice. We
fun.
really enjoyed it. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a question that I ask you like every year. Okay, and the question is, if you could go anywhere or do anything, well, let's just say if you could go anywhere, where would you like to go to?
There's the cat dying.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Well, I did want to go on a trip to Hawaii with Rainbow, but Dad said that wouldn't be a good use of my money, so I can't go to that. So that'd be a place that, because like we were gonna go to Colorado, then to Hawaii, but I'm gonna go there.
To Colorado?
Well, we were gonna go like to Colorado Springs for Supreme Assembly, which is like the big thing, and then to Hawaii is like the extended tour. So like Hawaii or Europe. Always wanted to go there.
Okay, honey. Now, do you have anything you'd like to ask Grandpa, or how about a story or a joke or a riddle or something like that?
The other day we were at the Old Longs before it closed, and you know, they have like those racks of stuff that's like for old people, like over the hill people. They had this toupee, and I really wanted to get it for you, but Mom said no. And Annie's like, that's mean.
That would have been fun. No, that would.
I wanted to get it, but nobody else thought.
Hey, that would be fun.
I thought it would have been funny, but
You know what
nobody
would be
else
fun to wear a toupee is if no, it wouldn't be fun around you guys because you know I'm bald, but I could wear it around people who don't know me.
Well, the thing is, it was like black,
they-
so.
Okay,
'Cause you
I'll
already
tell you
have-
something after
Yeah,
the
you got
camera.
the one from when I cut my hair a long time.
Yeah, I still have that.
Yeah, so I thought that would be funny to get one for me.
Okay. Well, I've really enjoyed interviewing you as usual,
Oh, thank you.
and you're very pretty, and you're growing up too fast. So that means I'm growing up too fast. Well, I like the idea of that.
It slows down after a certain age.
Yeah, if I could
doesn't
slow down, no, it doesn't slow down. In fact, it gets. My dad always used to tell me it goes faster and faster and faster, and he was right. It's kind of scary, but you take care of yourself and say goodbye to the camera for me.
Bye, everybody.
Okay. Okay. That's good. Okay, great. I'll start my stopwatch. Okay, this is our grandson, Dan. Dan, how old are you now?
17.
Okay, and what grade are you in school?
I'm a junior.
At what school?
Benicia High School.
Okay, and what's your favorite subject in Benicia High School?
That's tough. Anything other than math, probably.
Oh, yeah?
Same besides that.
I'll be darned. I would have thought you would like math.
No, it skipped a generation, I think.
I'll be darned. Well, I was good until I got to geometry, and then I went,
Yeah, it's
and then I went. Algebra was great because you got the right answers. Geometry was conceptual, and I didn't do very well with it. Okay. So what about college? What are you thinking about at this point?
I'm open to anything. I have no preferences, or maybe Southern California would be nice, but it'd also be nice to be close to home. I'll just see what develops.
Okay. Do you have any idea what you'd like to major in and what you might want to be after you graduate?
No, not at all.
So you're just kind of looking at sky's the limit right now, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. So, what's your favorite thing to do right now? What do you like to do?
Play soccer.
Okay, and when you're not on the field doing that, what do you like to do with your spare time?
Mess around with computers or stereos. And,
Music? You like music?
yeah.
Do you like music to the extent of knowing the artists that produce the records and all that stuff? I mean,
No, I don't do much, like any research on it. I just like to listen to it, and I'm constantly downloading it. And,
okay, but more, do you like the technical part of it as much as the actual?
yeah, playing around with the amplifiers and the speakers. I
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Okay, well that's what I used to like to do too. Okay, so let's get into some of this sports stuff. I know you're quite a soccer athlete, Dan, but you also let's go back to the earliest part of this year. You know, all the way back to last year. So let's go start with basketball. How did you do in basketball this year?
Basketball was good. We had a overall easily a winning record, and we won a tournament. We would have won another if the weather hadn't gotten bad and we couldn't get to our game. But it was a overall successful season. We won our league and had a lot of fun.
Good. That's great, Dan. Now, what you went from to? So we go from basketball to track, right? That's the next thing. Now, how did you do in track?
Track was good. Went to a lot of big invitationals and did really well. We had a good young team, and I got to sections this year, and I was 2 places away from going to state meet. So hopefully we can get there this year.
Okay. Did you tie a school record in one of those events?
I now have the Frosthoff mile record, and I'm tied for the Frosthoff high jump record.
Outstanding. Let's see now. Now let's get into soccer, which is really your favorite sport. Mm-hmm. Tell me about your trip back to New York.
Well, the reason I go there is because the coaching's really good. I mean, the guy who's there is the head of this company called Corver Coaching. He's the head of the world. He was one of the co-founders of it, and he works with the top players in the world, and he was there. And there's college coaches there, and it'd be hard to find somewhere else where you get better training, and that's the reason I go there.
Outstanding. So then this year, this school year, you were on 2 teams, right? Mm-hmm. Well, tell me about the first one, the non-school team.
I played for DSC Crusaders as my club team this year, and we won't be finished till next spring, but we got 3rd in our league, I think, and we won a tournament down Southern California, and it was a good season. We won most of our games, and we have a good team.
Great. And that's a traveling team, right? Now,
yes.
Were you all league on the school team?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me about that. Tell me about your high school experience then in soccer.
Well, we had a really tough preseason because we played a lot of really good teams to get us ready for playoffs. And then once the league started, we won, 7, 8, 9, 10 to nothing almost every game. And then playoffs started, and we won first round 5-4 in overtime. And then again in the second round, we lost 2-1, but it was a really close game.
Yeah, right. That was a really close game. And so you had a great. I would say your sports for this year were. You couldn't have asked for more, really. You did great, and we're looking forward to watching you play basketball here shortly here. Now, how about you were up earlier to wakeboard? In fact, you were the only one of the grandchildren that came up this year to use the boat. Mm-hmm. And who'd you come up with that day? Was that with?
That was with my friend Vince and my friend Nicole.
Okay, yeah, that was fun for me too. I got out of the boat. I'd hardly get out in the boat anymore. Now, how about vacations this year? Did you get any vacations?
No, none that I can remember. I went to New York.
Okay.
Parents got to go to Italy, but somehow I never get to go with them.
Okay. Well, let's see where we are here. Now let's go another little bit here. I'm going to ask you the same thing I ask you every year was if you could go anywhere in the world that you would like to, and you could. Where would that be?
I'd probably go to England so I could play for a professional youth team. I mean, because you get to live with them, you go to school there, and then you get to play soccer 5-6 hours a day with some of the top people in the world, and I just think that'd be great.
That would be super. And they're really big on soccer over there too.
It's huge.
Okay, and how about a riddle or a joke or a story? You got anything you'd like to?
No.
Okay. Well, then I'll terminate the interview with you then, Dan, and thank you for going through this with me.
Thank you.
And you want to say goodbye to the group here?
See you later.
Thanks, Dan. Nice job. Bonk. Okay. Starting my watch. Okay, this is Christopher Greider, also known as Chris, mostly known as Chris. Chris, how old are you now?
14. No, I'm 15.
15?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah. Got my permit Monday. So I'm driving now.
Another grandchild on the road.
Yeah.
My goodness. Okay, what grade are you in school?
I'm a sophomore at Amador.
Okay. What's your favorite subject there?
Probably this year it's probably English because I'm actually doing pretty good this year and I have a good teacher, so. Yeah.
Great. Great.
I like Spanish too.
That learning English well is really going to pay off for you. And if you can, I know you're good in Spanish too now. That stems from what you knew. Had a friend that had him?
Yeah, one of my friends from elementary school had an aunt that was Spanish, so we'd always ask her what things meant and stuff, and learned it from her, kind of.
That's great.
Yeah.
So that gave you the start.
Yep.
And the English helps you with the grammar part of it.
Yeah.
So that is terrific. So what are you thinking about at this point? What in terms of what you might like to be when you get out of school and go off to work?
I haven't really thought of exactly what I want to do, but yeah.
Anything you see out there look interesting to you that other people do? Not at this point, huh? Yeah. Well, there's plenty of time for that.
Yeah.
When you're not studying and you're not doing other things, what do you like to do then? What do you like to do most?
I like to hang out with my friends and go to my girlfriend's house.
Okay. Well, tell me about your girlfriend.
Her name's Danielle, and we're in the same grade, and she's a cheerleader at our school.
Do you have some classes together?
No.
No,
We have
huh?
a different academy. Our classes are based on our academy.
What's that mean?
Like, you pick basically like what you want to do, but I picked engineering and technology, and she has health and bioscience, so we got grouped differently.
Okay. Well, interesting. I didn't know they did that. Okay, so let's get into some of your sports. I know you made a tough decision this year. It was hard for you to make, but you made it, and that's what life's all about. Tell us about that.
Well, because of last year where I played football and I wanted to do better in school this year, so I decided I'd take a year off and concentrate on the schoolwork and stuff so I could get better grades and stuff.
And that's panned out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, how about now? So let's go into the baseball part. How about how's it been going with baseball?
It's been going good. We just now started up workouts on Wednesday, so you go to open field, and the tryout should be like January, I think.
So how do you handle it when you go to tryouts? Is there a coach there, or do you guys just kind of do it on your own?
Well, the workouts we do it on our own. Like, we have to hit our own fly balls and ground balls, but the tryouts you just show up and based on where he puts you, you go with the team and you scrimmage against each other and other teams.
Okay. How about conditioning? Do you do some kind of conditioning? Have you done any of that?
No, we don't really do conditioning. We just
Baseball. So the baseball players don't get into the weight room a lot.
now.
Do you do weight training?
Yeah, Tuesday, Thursdays.
Okay, well that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys didn't get up here this year to do any wakeboarding at the lake, did you?
Sort of, but we gotta do it more.
Yeah. Did you? How about vacation? Did you go off on vacation this year?
Yeah, I went to Don Pedro first with Danielle and her family, and then we went to Bernie and wakeboarded there too.
Okay. You're getting pretty good at wakeboarding. I can vouch for that. If you could, I've asked you this question before, but if you could go anywhere in the world that you you wanted to, where would you think you'd like to go?
I don't know, but probably Hawaii, since everybody says how good it is, and I've never been, so.
It's wonderful in Hawaii. It's always warm. How about ping pong? Tell me a little bit about ping pong.
Well, we play ping pong a lot, me and Tyler, and we get in a lot of fights over it and get in trouble. And then when you came over, you had you cut your elbow on the wall.
On the windowsill.
Yeah.
I had to recover from that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm conditioning though. I'm in ping pong conditioning, so I can keep up with you. So when you finally beat me, that'll be a big day. I remember when I finally beat my dad. He taught me how to play, and it wasn't that much fun anymore after I was able to beat him. Okay, so tell me a little bit about this new house.
Well, we only moved 2 blocks up the street, but I like it. It's got more space, and you can do a lot more in it. And yeah.
How about your room? You like your room?
Yeah, I like my room. I actually have space to move and do stuff.
More space than you had before, huh?
Yeah.
And how you have access right out to the pool, don't you? You can just kind of go out your door
I got
right to
sliding glass door out to the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be really, really nice.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. I wanted to ask you one more thing here. I wanted to ask you about driving. How you like driving?
I've been driving for this is gonna be my 4th day, but I feel pretty comfortable driving. It seems like it's alright. I haven't been on the freeway yet though.
Oh, okay.
But I want to do that. So.
Well, on the freeway, the biggest thing you got to watch out for are the guys that are playing games there,
Yeah.
because they use the freeway as a place to play.
Yeah, but I'll have my permit for almost a year because it's only been a month since my birthday, and so I get a lot of practice with it.
Good.
We're gonna schedule some behind the wheel with our instructor. So.
Great, Chris. Well, I appreciate the interview.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. You're getting, I can't believe how big you guys are getting. And makes me feel older, but you got to have to slow down so I can slow down, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you say so long to everybody.
Hi.
I got to get you. Sit up straight. Got a girl. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Okay. Now I'm going to start my stopwatch. Ooh, you're so pretty. There we go. Bing. Well, this is Brittany Greider. Brittany, how old are you?
12
Okay, getting pretty old. Where do you live?
in Pleasanton.
Okay. Now we have to speak up because the little microphone's right there, and I'm here, and you're way over there, so we have to speak up. Okay. How do you like your new house?
It's cool. It's big.
Yeah, pretty lucky, huh?
Yeah.
Now tell me about it a little bit.
Well, we're having our pool redone, and I don't know.
How about your room? Tell me about your room.
It's downstairs on the 1st story. My hamsters are in there,
Yeah.
and there's nothing really to say about my room.
Is it smaller than the old room you had?
No, it's bigger.
It's bigger. Well, that's good. That's the direction you like to go. Okay, so tell me, what grade are you in school?
7th,
And let's see, what's your favorite subject in school?
math. It's always been math.
You really like that. I mean, no, you're really good at it, but you really like it too, huh? That's fantastic. Yeah. Now, tell me about your best friend.
I have a lot of best friends.
You do? Well, tell me about the first 2.
I can't really choose.
Okay, well, let's see how we're going to do this. Tell me how many you can think of.
Okay. There's Elizabeth, Jillian, Ariel, Chloe, Jacqueline, and that's all I can think right now.
Good. Well, that's good. That kind of narrows it down to about 5, I think that was. That's a lot of best friends. What is your favorite thing to do?
Ride horses.
Okay. Okay. You going to do some of that this year?
Yeah, we're leasing in December, which is, I'm starting on Sunday, this Sunday.
Oh, yeah? Did you take the little interview?
Yeah, the
evaluation.
Yeah, how'd that go?
It was cool. My friend was there too, so she rides there too.
Okay. And what did they have you do?
Well, we just like rode around and he told us what to do and just saw if I could do it.
No problem? Great. Great. How did you get interested in horses?
I don't know. They're just like cool, and the first time I rode them, I thought like it was cool, so I wanted to ride them again. And so I went to Sunset, and it was fun. So that's why I'm doing it.
Good. Now, do you have to take care of the horse too? Do you have to kind of brush it and?
Yeah, saddle it and do all that stuff.
You have to do that yourself. So you just don't walk up and hop on, huh?
No.
Oh, okay. That's what I like to do. Walk up and hop on, and then the horse always knew that he had me beat, so he didn't do much. They have to know who's boss, right? That's right. So what do you think you'd like to be when you grow up?
I don't know, a person who does something with horses. I don't know. I'd like to own a ranch, have horses and teach people how to ride them. I don't know.
That would be good. That would be fun. Let's get a little bit of information on your swim team. What are you doing tell us about the swim team. Or the swimming you're doing, or whatever.
I do fall swim. My mom wanted me to do year-round, but I really don't want to. And we just like swim and do swim meets. So I have one in 2 weeks, I think. A week from this weekend.
Okay. And tell me what your best event is.
My mom thinks it's backstroke, but I really don't like it. So, I don't know. But I think I'm pretty good in it, I don't know.
Yeah. You like the butterfly?
No, I hate that one.
Yeah, that's a tough one, isn't it? That's the hardest. How about freestyle? You're pretty good in freestyle. Okay, now did you go on any vacations this year? Huh? Did you go anywhere this year on vacation?
Did we go to Bernie? I don't know, did we?
I know you. Don't you remember? You got a better memory than I do. What'd you do up? I know you went. What'd you do up there? Did you wakeboard?
No, I kneeboarded. Yeah.
Kneeboarded. Okay. Did you meet any guys up there that you thought were okay? No. Did you go swimming up there?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, did you play softball this last year?
Yeah, and I'm not playing it again.
No. You think your softball days are over?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, we enjoyed watching you play. You did a good job. And I'm going to ask you a question I ask you every year.
Okay.
Okay. If you could go anywhere that you could go, and you could go, where would you go?
I'd probably go somewhere by horses because I like them, and so anywhere I could ride them for a while, which would probably be Sunset because that's where I'm leasing. But
That would be fun, huh? I wonder what the best place in the world is for riding horses. I'll have to look that up.
yeah,
Now, do you have anything you'd like to tell me, like a little story or a little joke or a little riddle?
I don't know. I have a lot of jokes because we were discussing that in science class.
You were? Well, tell me one of your science jokes.
Well, it's not really science related, but I was just telling it. I forgot it.
Yeah, maybe you can think. What's the punchline? Well, you can't tell me the punchline.
Oh yeah, I remember it.
Good.
Okay. What's the difference between a car hitting a deer and a car hitting a lawyer?
Oh, a car hitting a deer and a car hitting a lawyer. The lawyer bounces further.
No, there's skid marks in front of the deer.
Oh. I see. People don't like to stop for lawyers?
I don't know. That's what I heard.
Well, you're really growing up, Brittany, by golly. I remember when I interviewed you and you did that little dance for me in your little dress. Remember that?
No.
You don't remember that? I'm going to show you that. Oh, you were cute. You still are cute. And what do I call you?
Goldilocks.
Or?
Blondie.
You bet. And you're really pretty, and I thank you very much for this interview. And you want to say goodbye to everybody out there and Videoland?
Bye.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, let me get my stuff punched through
That
here.
was on.
Yeah, but we're not doing it. It's on, but we're not doing the interview. I just touched the stopwatch. So,
So it's not really filming right now.
yeah, it is really filming right now, but I haven't started the official interview yet. So what we'll do is we'll just have a little pause, and I want to make sure that everything is looking good here. Yeah. Is that you up there, I think? Yeah. Okay, now, we have to get serious now. We serious? Okay, now, I'm going to have a little pause here because we want a little bit of quiet before we start the interview. We have to have a nice expression like, yeah, perfect, okay. What is your name?
Tyler.
What's your full name?
Tyler Michael Grider.
Well, thank you, Tyler. It's nice to have you here today on Thanksgiving Day for this interview, 2003.
3.
How old are you, Tyler?
9.
9. My goodness. You know, you're our youngest grandson and you're 9 years old. My goodness. Where do you live?
Pleasanton's, California.
Oh, tell me about something about your new house.
Like what?
Well, how about your room?
It's like 4 feet bigger
You like that?
space.
Can you describe your room to me a little bit?
It's got more room to put stuff. I don't know.
Well, how
What do
about,
you mean by that?
well, what do you have in it?
My bed and like my closet. That's all.
How about,
TV.
do you have a collection? Do you collect anything in there?
Yeah.
What kind of collection do you have?
Baseball cards.
Oh, okay. What grade are you in school?
4th.
Okay, and how about your teacher's name?
Mr. Sukar. His
Okay,
real name's Adrian Sukar.
okay. And we have to talk up real good because the microphone's way over here. And I'm going to be louder than you are because I'm closer to the microphone. What's your favorite subject in school?
Math.
Oh, math. Do you like, what kind of math do you like to do best?
Multiplication.
All right. Who's your best friend, Tyler?
I don't really have a best friend.
No? How about in your new neighborhood? Have you made any new friends there?
1.
Yeah, what's that person's name?
Just first name or last name too?
Just first name.
Keone.
Tim?
Keone.
Coyote?
Yeah, with a K.
With a K.
He's
Okay.
from Hawaii.
Oh, well, that's nice. What would you like to be when you grow up, Tyler?
I think I used to want to be a firefighter. Now I want to be I don't know. I want to be an I don't know.
You want to be an I don't know? Well, we can work that out, I think. Tell me a little bit about your sports. Tell me first about soccer.
Soccer. Like, what do you mean by soccer?
Well, what did you do on soccer? What position did you play?
Back, I played all the positions almost except goalie.
Okay. Did you score any goals this year?
Not in season games, but I scored 2 goals in tournament games.
Great. And now let's go to basketball. Did you just start basketball?
Yeah,
How do you like that?
it's good.
Good. Now tell me a little bit about baseball.
I haven't played that for
But tell me about the season you had early in the year. Remember didn't you play all-star baseball?
yeah.
And where did we go see you play? Was it Citrus Heights we went to?
Yeah.
Something like that. Tell me about that baseball team.
There was people from every team, so I
And-
don't really know them all,
You didn't know them all, but you got along with them well, huh?
pretty much.
Yeah. And how were you? Were you the oldest one on the team?
I was probably the youngest.
Okay. What position did you play?
Shortstop, first, and I think that's all.
I saw you play third base too.
And third base.
Yeah. Yeah. You do very well at third base.
I usually play infield, so that's like all around the infield.
Yep. Yep. Who was your coach?
Greg Jeffries.
Greg Jeffries? You like him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now, did you go on any vacations this year?
Bernie Falls, I think.
Yeah. Did you have a good time at Bernie?
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you do? What'd you do?
We went to the lake.
Yeah, did you water ski?
No, I think I kneeboarded.
Kneeboarded. Did you try wakeboarding?
No.
No. So next year you're probably going to be wakeboarding time. You don't think so?
I don't like how the feet, I can't stand like that.
Oh. Well, kneeboarding's fine too. If you had a chance to go anywhere, where would you like to go? Huh? Where would you like to go?
I'm not really sure that.
Well, think about it. You could go to China, you could go to...
Okay, I got it. To my backyard.
To your backyard? You like your backyard?
Once it gets fixed up.
Oh, good. You'd rather do that than go to China or Singapore
I don't
or
like flying.
India or Egypt? You could ride a camel in Egypt.
No.
Okay. I don't want to talk you out of it. Now, do you have anything for me, like a story? Tell me a story, or tell me a joke. Tell me a riddle.
No.
None of that stuff? Okay. Any questions for Grandpa?
How long have you lived here?
6 years. 6 or 7 years.
Okay.
Time flies when you're having fun and you're retired. Okay, Tyler. Well, I appreciate very much the interview. And did it hurt?
What hurt?
The interview?
No.
No pain? Thank you very much, Tyler. Say goodbye 2003. Or goodbye... What? Just say goodbye.
Goodbye, Thanksgiving. No turkey.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Tyler.